Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. It is our first of 3 games today. We will have a break in between game number 1 and game number 2, but we'll be cutting quickly into game number 3. Shout out to Robert Zamora in the chat early. B. Johnson saying hello, Freedom Boom, rock and roll, brother. Good to have you here today, sir. Who else? Ashley Deverick in the chat. Freimeister says hello. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome into this game. We got that boy Joey saying hello. Looks like H-U-D-L-U-M, Hoodlum. Our Hoodlum friend saying never go against a Viking. Dude, that, I love the Norwegian drum with the Viking row. It's just so, there's something about that Norway drum, man. J-Dog Vids is in the house. What up, J-Dog Vids? Cool, cool, cool. Freedom Boom saying what's up. Redbridge Sports Card says what's up. What up, Redbridge? How are you? All right, guys. So we are live. It is close to the weekend right now. We are a little shy of the weekend still. Weekend starts, well, tomorrow. But for me, it's Friday. For you guys, it's Friday. A lot of y'all are at work. A lot of you guys also retired. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, regardless of what it is that you are doing. Now, national anthems are coming up here at this very moment, so I do have some things that I need to show y'all here real quick. First things first, third-place teams looking to hang on for dear life right now. We filled out more of this table here as it sits. These are the third-place teams. 4 more teams looking to maybe knock off Algeria, South Korea, Croatia, all these teams that are sitting with 3 points, looking for some wins if they can get them. 4 more third-place teams looking to place right now. This will not stay the same after today and tomorrow. We are going to see some changes to this table. I can guarantee you that. We don't know who exactly is going to get in. Scotland on the cusp, at the brink. Right now, they are hoping for some help from some of the friends out there. In today's game, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something. Unfortunately, for this match, we are not going to see Norway at their fullest capacity. Norway today, they decided to play a bunch of their backups, just like Team USA did in that last match, guys. So instead of seeing Erling Haaland and some of the other big names that you are expecting to see today, we are not going to see those in this match. Norway's backup squad against most of France's starters. Not a whole lot of substitutions here. But, yeah, man, we are seeing this game going to happen today without left back, without Wolf, without Ødegaard, without Nusa, without Erling Haaland, without Alexander Sorloth, without their main starters. So today, Norway is going with their B-string. Today, up front, Jørgen Strand Larsen. Yeah, Jørgen Strand Larsen going to be your striker for today. Your left wing, Andreas Schelderup, going to be on the left side. In the middle today, it's going to be Thilo Osgaard. And then on the right side, a guy by the name of Bob. Yes, Oscar Bob, Fulham player. Defensive mids for today, Patrick Berg is the only starter. And actually, there's 2 starters on this list that are actually starters for the Norway squad. And Arsnes normally plays way up here. I don't know what the coaching staff is doing. They've brought him from way up here and put him as a defensive player. And Berg stays in the middle as a defensive mid. Next to him, you will see Christian Thorsvedt. I think it's Thorstvedt, yeah. I mean, he's got Thor in his name. Thorstvedt right there. Number 15 on the back line, left-hand side, that's Fredrik Bjorken. Left center back, Leos Ødegaard. Your right center back today is going to be Henrik Falkner. And as we just mentioned, Fredrik Arsnes going to be your back line player today. Goalkeeper in this match is going to be Selvilk. Even a different goalkeeper here today. No Nyland, a different backup goalkeeper for Norway. This squad probably going to get absolutely steamrolled today. If I was betting on this game, I would push my chips in on the French side, and here is why. Pull up this French team here really quick so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Much different squad for France. France wants to hold on to the number 1 spot. They are not going to leave it up to chance. Kylian Mbappé is going to be up front for this French team. Desiree Doué. We'll have Mikel Olise and, of course, Dembele on the right-hand side. Guys, just those 4 names alone, Mbappe, Doué, Olise, and Dembele, should strike fear into your heart. This squad is made up of absolute superstars. Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, Roma, Real Madrid, Crystal Palace just won a championship. More Bayern Munich, got some Barcelona, AC Milan in the squad right now. Like this is an absolute nightmare for so many different squads. France looking very good. Kane Chouameni going to be your defensive mids for today. Hernandez, Lacroix, Upamecano, and Koundé going to be your back line for this French team, and in between the sticks, it is going to be Mignon. That is going to make up the French squad. France looking good heading into this one, not scared of anything, and they're probably going to win this game today. Again, I would be shocked if Norway wins this game against all of the French starters, because it is all of the French starters, guys. Real quick, let me update the scrolling text at the bottom before this game gets started. We are going to get kickoff here in just a moment. Oh, what happened now? Come on. Copy. Paste. Okay, they are clearing off and introducing the officials right now. Scrolling text number 2, settings. Cool. So, at the bottom, you can see France is heavily favored here as well. Look at the, for Norway to win this game, yeah, 6x your money if you bet on Norway. So it's basically 6-1 odds right now. Not ideal odds. That's okay. Kickoff scheduled for 1 minute from now. There were some other graphics we needed to show you guys for this. Some of the statistical numbers here. Taking a look now. Slide deck. Percentage stats. All right, guys. Here are the offensive stats for both sides. Now, in the first 2 games here, France, 55% possession. Norway, 53% possession. Guys, both of these teams are undefeated in this World Cup so far. 7 goals today. 7 goals heading into today. Erling Haaland with a good handful of them. I believe 4. Kylian Mbappé with 4 as well. So those 2 guys you see on the screen are the main goal scorers today. Norway will not be starting Erling Haaland. We will be seeing the B string for Norway. We might see a substitution later on if the game stays close. I don't know that it will stay close today. But France does have the advantage even when both teams are fully locked and loaded. More assists, more passes, better passing accuracy, more big chances all give advantage to France for almost every category there offensively. Defensively, same is true here. Defensively, same is true. I think they're doing a quick moment of silence. If I recall correctly, guys, one of the players for Norway I think is unavailable for today's contest. He's actually gone and attending his mother's funeral, which is super sad. So I think they're doing a moment of silence right now. As something that was brought up. I saw that earlier on the Colin Coward podcast. Anyways, all right. Defensively, these 2 teams, guys, big difference. France has only given up 2 shots on goal. Norway has given up 7. Because of this, Norway has conceded 3 goals. France has only had to eat 1. French better at tackling. French better at interceptions. French committing half the fouls on the pitch. Don't have to clear the ball as much, and basically uncarded heading into both teams playing really well in that regard heading into this match right now. So both teams with clean records right here heading into this. France going to be wearing white today, Norway in red. The Vikings getting ready to go here. Not the Minnesota Vikings, the Norwegian Vikings. Group standings at the bottom of the screen. Team slide decks, everything we just talked about. Where is it? I just had it. Okay, we'll have to re-download. That's fine. Share, download. All is one file. Download. Cool. So we will re-download this. Looks like Norway is going to get the ball to start in this game. Let's pull up the chat one more time, see how you guys are doing out there. You got it right, Frymeister. Shout out to Brian Mitch saying, take the pick down. Sometimes these games like NBA sitting stars. Yup, it's all bots, says Mr. Mojo. He's definitely not a bot, says Courtney. No, I am a robot. I am a robot. I hate your face. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to get the kickoff right now. Norway and France going at it now. Okay, here is the opening kickoff, and the opening kick is for Norway. It goes back to Selvik, and Selvik boots this all the way up the pitch. Going to be headed away by Norway and into the feet of a French defender. Looks like Koundé plays this up the middle, trying to find Chouameni, and it looks like it's going to break all the way through on the run. Looks like this is Mbappé already inside the box with a chance. The shot off the woodwork. Wow. 23 seconds into this game, Kylian Mbappé ends up hitting the post. Can't find the goal, but my oh my, me oh my. That is one way to start. What was that? What happened? Okay, playing all the way back. You guys going to go to the store? Okay. All right, guys, the game just starting. We're 46 seconds in. Already we had a shot go off the post right now. And it looks like France is going to be playing this one backwards. It's all the way to Hernandez. Hernandez looks to the right, gives to Lacroix. Lacroix is checked in today for France. I don't have exactly a Lacroix. This is just a soda water. Courtney says, hi, Mommy. Hello to Christina. Best mods, no bots on YouTube, says Chemo. That's the plan, Chemo. Okay, do need to change something, though. This is what I need to change. We'll blow this up just a hair. I'm cool with it. Cool like that? I'm cool like that. Okay, this will feel better. All right, guys, so we're going to fill out the screen on the right-hand side. Looks like France is going to be playing up in the front here. It's Desiree Doué with the ball. Doué looking to Mbappé. Mbappé bounces back towards the middle, cuts back, and here comes a foul. Looks like a free kick coming in for one of these two squads. They're going to reset this, put the ball down on the ground, and they resume play. Out to the right-hand side. France with possession right now. Another whistle going to stop the play. So Koné going to get the ball. There's a drop ball. Koné plays it backwards here. Plays it to Koundé. Koundé plays this out to the right to Dembele, and it goes out for a throw-in. Norway has just won a throw-in here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Norway versus France today. Norway versus France today. I want to make sure I've got the best available setup for you guys. Y'all know me. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Here is a challenge inside their own penalty box for France's defense. Norway was on the attack right there. France did a fantastic job of clearing out the danger and bringing the ball up the pitch. Now is Theo Hernandez. Gives to Doué. Doué plays it to Mbappé. Mbappé fakes a through ball, runs towards the middle of the pitch, plays this to the right, and it will be intercepted here by Norway. Running in, Mbappé tries to get it back. He's up on his feet one more time. Desiree Doué now with the ball just at the top of the box. Another hard challenge coming in from the Norwegian side. Norway's defenders playing super hard right now. Through ball here. This looks like the flag is going to stay down. The flag stays down. France will be awarded a throw-in here. Kylian Mbappé, thumbs up, good nod. Shrink myself down just a little bit. I'm taking up too much real estate in this window. Save it for when I sit down. Sit down, son. Love saying that whenever someone gets bagged. I miss football, American football, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, here is France with a cross to the far side. Good room, good spacing. Dembele gets a man on ice skates, plays this one low. Good chance towards the top of the box, inside the 6-yard box. Shot saved. Shot coming in, it's saved. Here's another play and whipped back towards the top of the box. It's no good. Football now at the foot of, looks like Desiree Doué tries to put this back. It's actually Manu Koné who puts this in a dangerous spot, and it looks like France has won a corner kick. Woo, okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay, all right. France with it now. There we go. I just heard something pop off in my headphones. Let's see what this one was. Looks like a $2 super chat saying your clock is 0, Dr. Checkmate. Thank you, sir. Never started the clock. I'm 5 minutes late to get this going. Appreciate you guys in the chat looking out for me, and I'm sorry for taking my eyes off that chat. Easy fix, though. Easy fix, though. Let's start the clock, and now we're in sync. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Checkmate. See, this is what happens. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hazer says, first down. 4:20 minute. FIFA World Cup. This is the group finale for this group here. Right-hand side, Oscar Bob approaching the attacking third. Norway with the ball. Bob plays this one backwards. Looks like just going to dribble this out for a while. Tries to play this to the left-hand side of the pitch. A challenge comes in, and somehow France is awarded a free kick. Don't think that makes sense to me. This should be a Norwegian free kick, but, oh, no, it does make sense on the replay. Definitely makes sense on the replay. France is awarded a free kick where the ball has stopped moving on the right side of the screen, folks. France will play this down on the ground to the left-hand side. And here we go. Mr. Mojo says, game just started. Shout out to Brian Mitch. Shout out to that boy Joey. Much love, many blessings. Saying hello, Cowboy Bill. Saying it's way easier for me to identify Erling Haaland than it is for Desiree Doué. Well, Erling Haaland isn't on this pitch here today. Here comes a chance. Dembele, pump fake. Dembele, goal! Just like that, Dembele! Goal! France is in. No surprise there. Wow. Quick play, pretty obvious read. Dembele, nobody near him, this Norway side. There's Dembele's signature. About time he scored, man. I was waiting when we were going to get a Dembele game, and all of that started. Beautiful through ball. He was onside when the pass was made. By the way, I'm getting ready to drop a video. I stayed up last night working on a video to explain the difference between a well-timed run and a true offsides. Too many people are saying, I keep getting in my videos saying, oh, well, so-and-so was on the other side of the defenders when he got to the ball. A lot of people don't understand that it's not when he gets to the ball. It is the moment that the ball is passed to him. So I'll save it for a separate video. Long story short, that was clearly onside. A beautiful through ball played forward by the French team. France able to score. That was fantastic. Couldn't have drawn that up better myself. No early call-outs, chat. No, right, says Brian Mitch. What's up, Brian? How are you? Dashpack says hello. Dr. Checkmate says toast and fries leading. French toast, French fries. Here's a play to the left-hand side, and now France again in the attacking third. It's Desiree Doué. Doué lays it back to Koné. Doué shoots from long range, trying to challenge the keeper here, and this will be saved by Selvik. By the way, you have to think that Nyland, had he been in between the sticks right there, he would have made that save. Honestly, if Norway had started any of their first defenders, you would have to imagine that France would have a much tougher time. Preston says, bonjour. Hazer 420 saying, yeah, as soon as the ball is touched, you got to capitalize on the jump, man. It's chemistry right there. Coldstream Guards are not a fan of the French. Who is Coldstream Guards? Don't know who that is. What's going on, Greasy Flights? Mr. Mojo, Robert Zamora, Preston in the chat. Ashley Lederick saying, so scripted. How is that scripted, Ashley? I hope you're trolling and that you're not serious. If you're trolling, that's funny. If you're serious, I'm worried. Can't be scripted. Just predictable. This ball is going to be played by Norway all the way to the attacking third, but they are going to have to fight to win the possession in this area. They do they win it for just a moment. There's going to be a pull right there. Berg pulls on the shoulders of Elise, and so a whistle comes in, a free kick awarded to France. Courtney says hello as well. British Regiment says Greasy Flight. I see. Copy that. Hazer 420. Looks like DG Beb saying, time to row, Norway. Doom, doom, woo. Love that, dude. I love it. I think that's such a cool team celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like France going to play this one all the way back here. France with the ball. We are about at the 10-minute mark, just shy of the 10-minute mark. The ball is played all the way back to Magnan. And Magnan gives this out to Kunde. Kunde stolen back. Norway with a chance. Oh, good spacing there. A shot from deep to try to challenge the keeper. And it looks like Mike Magnan is good. Does anyone have a drinking horn? Mine's in the dishwasher, says Fry. Why isn't Haaland playing, says Rudo. For the same reason that Christian Pulisic didn't play at the start of the USA game. Here's a play out to the middle of the pitch. Up a little bit here, trying to break through. Another good chance. Good attack by the Norwegian side. Even with the B-string guys, unfortunately, they couldn't crack through that French defense. Now, France's defense has gotten a lot better here since 1945. Here's a run for the French side, playing this one forward. Looks like that was a look to Mbappé, and it's going to be broken up by this guy here. I believe that's Ødegaard. So Ødegaard gets the block. He's got – I can't believe I was about to say that. He's got the bald head out here looking like Johnny Sins is what I was going to say. Oh, no. If you don't know who that is, you're too young. Here's a cross to the back post, and this is going to be back across the face of goal. Norway, here he is. Looks like he's going to boot this. Johnny Sins really does everything. Now he's a soccer player? That's wild. Preston saying, watching the game on Telemundo, FN on surround sound, and cheering on the French, says Preston. Ashley says Messi is way better. Mr. Mojo says Mbappe is busting granny records. Cowboy Bill says it's time to raise your horns. And it looks like 11, almost 12 minutes into this one. 12 minutes into this one. This is played out to number 14 once again. Leo Ødegaard goes back, plays this one to Faulkner. Faulkner plays back to Selvik one more time. Played through the middle of the pitch right now. Challenge here. France wins the ball back. Good through ball. One shot. It's in. No! Manu Kone scratched that. Looked like Upamecano had come in. Got an assist there from Mbappe. What was he doing? Is that Tchouaméni? I can't even get the numbers right. That must have been Tchouaméni. 8 looks like 4, looks like 6, looks like 12. I can't get any of these. It wasn't Tchouaméni. It looked like that was. Oh, he hit his own feet on the shot. That shot was Olise. Should have recognized him with the dreads. Don't know why that was such a drop for me. Shout out to Jai saying hello to Mario in chat. Is Haaland playing? Haaland is not playing yet. He is not playing yet. He could find himself on the pitch at some point in this game. He is not getting the start today, as most of the starters are resting for Norway. Like most of the starters are resting for Norway. Almost all of them, except for 2. All right, guys. Norway playing with the B string. They've already conceded a goal. Here comes a free kick for the Norway side. Hand goes up, and the cross coming in from Patrick Berg. Berg on a set piece. Puts this up, back post, and no, it's going to go outside the box. Corralled one more time. Looks like this time trying to find their way in. Norway is going to have some trouble out here on the far side. Norway looking for a through ball, no good. Ødegaard puts this in the spot. A shot over the bar, bro. Larson. If that was Erling Haaland, he would have scored from there. He was at the penalty spot. He was 10 yards out, and he put it over the bar. Bro, 10 yards out, and you put it over the bar for real? Off the volley. Tried to time that a little. About just an eighth of a second too soon on the shot. It's a goal kick here for France. All right, sidelines rowing the boat right now, says B. Johnson. Let's go France, says Perk Gambit. Too much mustard, says DJ Jean. Jai asking, why didn't they start Haaland? Well, because they've already clinched the next spot. I think that Norway does not believe that they could beat France. Or if they were able to beat France in this game, that it would cost them too much, a potential injury to one of their best players. And so I think Norway is taking the cautious approach to this. They're going to settle for second place in this group. If they tie, they stay in second place. If somehow Norway finds a way to win this with their B-string squad against these French starters, Norway is going to be full of confidence. Full of confidence heading into the knockout rounds. But even if they lose this game, nothing changes for them in their bracket. Here's a play to the far left-hand side. Looks like France going to start this attack from the left side. Back towards the middle. And one more to the right. Tchouameni goes to Kone. Kone outside. Nice little flick of the back heel there by Desiree Doué. Trying to thread this all the way through. Not going to find the man he was looking for. Looks like the French defense going to collect right now. Tchouameni, defensive mid. The man who plays for Real Madrid plays to the right. Here we go. Looks like Koundé. All the way up to Dembele. Dembele, the PSG man. The PSG winger. Looks like the flag goes up for offsides, and it's going to be a change of possession. Change of possession here. We have 3 games today, guys. We'll have Uruguay and Spain also playing later. That'll be fun to watch. Get you all the statistics for the ball and the possession down on this side. Free kick awarded to Norway. What can they do with it, though? What can they do with this free kick? Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to this one. We are 16 minutes into the match, over 500 people hanging out. I'm just like the Norwegians banging the drum. You know what I'm going to say, man. Be sure to smash that like button if you are currently watching this live stream, and especially if this is your only way of getting this content right now. Desiree Doué, beautiful through ball all the way up to Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé gonna shoot. Mbappé shot is going to be saved right there. Kylian Mbappé couldn't find the goal. It's going to be a save this time from Selvik once more. Throw-in awarded to the French side. Mbappé got it on the strong foot too, man. Good save by the keeper, but he did kick it right at the keeper. Redo. Upamecano to the right-hand side. Koundé gives this up forward. Kone with it now. Switches the side and goes to Tchouameni. Tchouameni plays this out to the left-hand side, and now we've got Hernandez. Hernandez plays in one more to Mbappé. It's actually Doué. Doué plays this back to Tchouameni. Tchouameni backwards to Upamecano. Upamecano to Koundé. Koundé to Dembele. Dembele on the sideline here, waiting for someone to break through. He might take matters into his own hands. Already has a goal here. Dembele flicks this out to the middle of the pitch. Lacroix goes to the right again. And back to Dembele. Great ball movement in tight windows here by France. A pleasure to watch. It looks crisp. It looks clean. Olé! Olé! Good movement here from this French side, dude. And we're going to get a cross into the box that will be deflected now. Mikel Olise over the ball here. Olise tries to thread the needle now, and it looks like it's going to be handled well there by Faulkner. Faulkner, Ødegaard says, get rid of this. I don't want this merde in here. I guess that would have been a French thing to say. They're showing that beautiful through ball, man. In case you don't know what a through ball is, simple explanation. A quarterback on a fly route, does he throw the ball to where the wide receiver is, or does he throw the ball to where he expects the wide receiver to be? Football fans, does that make sense to you? Right? You throw this, you see that the wide receiver absolutely cooked the corner. There's a shot from deep range for Norway. This will be blocked by the wall right now. Another chance here. Going to be laid off by, looks like the Norwegian squad. Arsnes going to lose the ball, and it's now a counterattack for France. Here is Kylian Mbappé in the middle of the pitch. He will be fouled, but the official says play on. Dembele in an attacking area. Mbappé, Dembele! 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 Goal! Another one for Dembele. He got a beautiful assist from Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé was running back to go help him out. He had literally fallen down to the ground. He was being pulled on the jersey, made a beautiful pass. 2 touches on the ball right there and a shot with the left foot. Dembele buries this one, beats the keeper. Beautiful spacing, an ocean of space in the middle right there. There's no way he wasn't taking that shot. Of course, he scores a brace for Dembele, his second goal of the match. France is up 2-0. This could be an absolute beating here today, and France could be putting on a clinic. I told you, man. I told you guys. Friggin' frog, says DG Beb. Fudge again, says Cowboy Bill. He's making up for lost time, says Chemo. Chance for Norway. Norway answers right back. The answer is immediate by Norway. Norway scores. It is going to be Thilo Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Norway gets one back in less than 1 minute. Wow. Okay. Okay, we got a game. Bro, it was literally 1, 2, 3 passes and a cross. Actually, just a slight little touch. Same move, near post. Slips this into the low area, low post. Norway's backups break through the French defense. It's now a 2-1 game. Game on, says Kimu. Freddie Morales in El Paso, Texas. Cheers to you, brother. Bang, bang. Both these teams dropping bombs here. France and Norway. This is why everybody wanted to watch this match. This right here is why this game was so marquee for so many people. I know it was for me. Here's France winning a corner kick. Cheers to you, Iker Velis. Row the boat, says Brian Mitch. Doom, doom. Woo. Cross to the back post. This time it'll be headed out. Another corner kick, I believe. Looking for Kylian Mbappé. That was Arsnes who knocked this one out of play. Okay, Arsnes knocks this one out of play right there. Looks like we are going to get shout out to Freddie Morales, shout out to Francisco, shout out to Swaggy, shout out to Greasy Flight saying missile out. Fox 2, Fox 2. That's France right now with 2 goals here. All right, guys, corner kick. This one up for France. That's going to be back to the face of goal. A shot coming off the boot right there of Chouameni. Another shot from deep range going to be blocked by Norway. Very hard for the goalkeeper to see that with so many legs in the way. Very hard for the keeper to see that with so many legs in the way. It's a good thing one of those legs was a Norwegian pair. Otherwise, that was going towards goal. That was knocked back away. France with the ball right now. Good footwork here. Looks like working the inside, working the outside, looking for a play inside. This is Olise, plays it to the top of the box now. Turning things around, Kylian Mbappé plays back to Olise. Olise plays backwards, looks to the left, gives this to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to let it fly there, puts that over the crossbar, and it's a goal kick for Norway. My gosh. Jay, cheers to you, man. Hello, Freddie, says B. Johnson. Proud to be Scandinavian, says Courtney. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting our first water break of the day. So we are getting a water break. For those of you guys who missed our pregame, quick look at something here. We updated one of these tables. We updated one of the tables now. And Sweden, Ecuador, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Paraguay, Croatia, South Korea, Algeria, and Scotland, as it sits right now, are technically in. But these teams that have just 3 points, there are 4 other teams that will play in third place between today and tomorrow. New Zealand and Belgium really fighting for one of those here too. If either of those teams win tonight, they are in. Both teams have 1 point as it sits right now. So if either of those 2 teams win, they will actually advance to the next one. If they lose, they will be out. And if they draw, I'm pretty sure, as a matter of fact, I think is it 3 points for Belgium, 1 point for, I have the answer to that. Let's take a quick look at this then. Boom. Okay, it is 3-1. Pause right here. Tonight's game has serious implications. It's 2-1. So Belgium has yet to win. They have 2 draws. 1 draw, 1 loss for New Zealand. This is the match tonight. You can see that Egypt and Iran will be playing today as well. Now, Iran can definitely be eliminated. Egypt likely going to advance regardless right now. This is probably the murkiest group out of all of them. We will be covering Belgium and New Zealand tonight. That will be the last game of the day. We will also be covering later today Spain versus Uruguay. Spain could lose. Uruguay could win. Cape Verde could win. And Spain would end up in third place, guys. There's a chance that Spain ends up in third place if they lose to Uruguay. Cape Verde beats Saudi Arabia. What? Yeah, because they draw. They had a draw with Cape Verde. So it would come down to goal differential. There is no head-to-head win right there. Dude, that is crazy that Spain is not already a lock because they dropped that first game to Cape Verde. We will see what happens tonight. This group here, France, Norway, Senegal, Iraq, these 2 teams are playing at the same time right now. So, yeah, things are getting hot right now, guys. It is the end of the water break. Looks like Norway going to kick this thing away. Game is back on, folks, so check back in. Here we go. So much can happen in that Spain group, says Tony Mendoza. That's what I'm saying. Norway boots this forward, and the attack is on. Norway loses the ball. It's France with it. They get it back, though. Norway plays this towards the box. France steals again. Back line for France. Looking good here. Played all the way back and chipped forward. Not enough mustard on that chip. France, though, has all the speed right now. Feels like France is able to make mistakes. They can afford to make mistakes because the caliber of players that they have on the pitch right now. You can see Thorstvedt saying, no, that wasn't a foul. Thorstvedt going to be charged with a foul right now. It's a free kick for France. France will play backwards to Maignan. Maignan plays this one to the right-hand side. Koundé. Koundé. Going to bring this up slowly. Going to hold right now. Looks to the middle. Plays to the middle. Olise gives it right back. Now to Upamecano. He'll bring it up. Upamecano sees and times the run right there. Overcooks the pass. It's a free throw in here for Norway. Good time on the run there. Maybe Spain sucks, or they realize that they can win more money on call sheets. Swaggy. Lucrative saying, hey, more soccer. Yes, sir. It's World Cup time, bro. We only get this once every 4 years. You got to do more soccer. as much as you can get. As much as we can get. So Norway with the ball right now. Norway on the run. Here comes a play out to the flank. There's lots of guys inside the box here. There are 4 red jerseys inside the box. And they're going to reset the French line, coming back and forcing them, not worried about the guys who are currently offsides, but everyone needs to pay attention to each other. Otherwise, the line does not hold. Norway trying to cut through. Nice back heel. Beautiful play inside the box. Back post, the shot. Oh, my goodness. Fighting for it. The keeper throws himself down over Upamecano, and we've got a dog pile here for the ball. The whole crowd doing the ooh with the row. Good play inside the box for Norway. They are fighting even with their backup players and giving France a hard time. Here is Lacroix to Upamecano. He brings the ball up the pitch, plays this up. Another pass. And maybe another one going forward here. Through ball. It is not going to reach the player that was intended for. Looks like Norway resets here. A pass right back to number 15. Looks like this time it's Bjorken. And Bjorken looking for an outlet here. Plays it forward, and it's going to be Sheldrup. Sheldrup crosses this one here to Arsnes. Arsnes for Norway is now going to run the ball up the pitch. Arsnes brings it across the attacking half, lays this out to Bob. Oscar Bob plays this backwards one more time. It's at the feet of Faulkner. Faulkner to Ødegaard. Ødegaard with a touch puts this in the right direction. We're now at midfield. Ødegaard lays this through ball all the way to Arsnes, and no, too much on it. It's a throw-in awarded to France. Arthur. Hello, Arthur. Who has the link for the live stream, says Melanin Travels. Melanin, the live stream, if you are in the continental United States or I think anywhere in North America, I legitimately think you can just go to telemundo.com, bro, and find these games there. Or you can try a 1-week free sample of Peacock or FS1 or Telemundo. If you haven't already done the free samples, just make sure you put a date on there so you know when you need to cancel it and not get charged. What a lot of people do are they sign up for those free samples, they hang out with them for a week, and because it's in Spanish on Telemundo, they put me on in the background so they can have an English commentator and they can join our community to watch this together. Because soccer is more fun with more friends. Here is Norway on the attack. A through ball looks dangerous right now. It's chased down by Upamecano, and he will clear this line. Plays it to Dembele in an actual playable position. Upamecano gets it back, plays this to Maignan. Maignan plays this out to the left, and here is Lacroix. Lacroix up here on the run. Looks like Kone. Gonna bring it up. Kone's got help on the right. He lays this out to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni plays this forward to Dembele. Dembele and the French attack now approaching the attacking third. Here comes a nice pass, quick touch, and no whistle. Looks to the left, Hernandez. Hernandez to Mbappé. Mbappé up to Doué and Desiree Doué. Doué looking for an open player. He lays this back to Kone. Kone gives this to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni forward to Dembele. Can we get a hat trick in the first half? Dembele, pump fake. Dembele shoots. Dembele scores! Dembele! A hat trick in the first 31 minutes. It's in goal! The man cannot miss. 3 shots, 3 goals. Dembele showing why PSG was the team to beat. Showing why France is so good here. If it's not Kylian Mbappé, look at the margins of those windows. This window was a tight window, but you know what? He saw that side net, knew he could get it past the defender and the keeper, did so successfully. Another shot into the side net, left leg, beautiful play right there. It's 3-1 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, France doing exactly what France should be doing against a B-string squad. Hazer says it's going to be 5-1 France. France beating Norway, beating their butts, fact. It's basically Norway versus Dembele, yeah. Straight up, dude. Norway 1, Dembele 3. What a wild. You know, if Norway had any shred of confidence heading into this game, that is now gone. If this Norwegian team had any shred of confidence heading into the round of 32, thinking, oh, if we drop this game, you know, whatever. I don't like the fact that they are losing right before the elimination games. I don't like the fact that Team United States lost right before the elimination games. That, to me, is a terrible look for Team USA. Played back by Norway one more time. It's at the feet of Selvik. Selvik boots this forward. Rihanna, thank you. Here's Norway with a chance, but good defense from France means that nothing's going to happen there. Olise is on the run. Olise in the middle of the pitch, faster than everybody around him. Gets to the attacking third. Olise likes the look, lays out to Dembele. Can he do it again? Dembele, top of the box. What's he going to do? Lays this out. A shot comes in, and this goes over the bar. Chouameni rockets this. At this point, Dembele's on the sideline just, hey, you want to do that? You want to try this next time? Yeah, no. Next time you make the run into the box. I'll give it to you. And he's literally saying, hey, next time just do the extra pass to the other side. We're good. Dembele with a smile on his face. I mean, so many opportunities here for France. This has been an absolute one-sided slaughter. Norway scored back quickly after that second goal, but the pressure for France is just too much, man. Throw-in coming in right now for the French side. It's going to be Theo Hernandez to throw this one in. Hat trick by the 32-minute mark. Please run stats, says Preston. Oh, gosh. So, is it Mbappe's team or Dembele's team? Well, Mbappe is the captain. Stolen by Norway here. Norway wins the ball back in the middle third. Norway in the middle third of the pitch, standing at the midfield line. A pass backwards here goes to Patrick Berg. Berg will bring the ball up. Still in the defensive half. Passes this slightly into the attacking half. Arsnes gives this backwards to Faulkner. Faulkner plays it out to Berg. Patrick Berg scratched that. That's Thorsvedt. Thorsvedt up to the top of the screen. Here's the chance for Ødegaard. Ødegaard, no. Player hits the deck. The official, though, blows the whistle and gives Norway a chance here. So Norway going to get a free kick. This is embarrassing, says Mr. Mojo. Mbappe, on the other hand, wants the golden boot, so he will keep pushing Sizidou cross hands. Not necessarily, says DJ Jean. Arthur Voci saying Mbappe. I don't know if I said your name right, but right. Arthur, thank you. Jai saying if Norway loses by 3 or 4 goals, how does that affect the final group standings? It's not going to change anything for either of these two teams. Because heads up, I mean, we'll have to take a look at it, actually. Here comes a set piece. I can't imagine they're going to shoot this from 35 yards out. It is going to be a set piece here. Looking to put this at the left side of the box. A header from France. Couple touches here on the sideline. It stays in play. Good fancy footwork now by Olise. And it's going to be a throw-in now for Norway in a dangerous place. Norway, a dangerous throw-in. Can they score? Norway plays back. Bjorken lays this out to the left side. Played forward now. And Norway on too far on the pitch for me to see the jersey numbers. Here's a pass to Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Bjorken. Bjorken plays this forward. Looks like it's Sheldrup. Sheldrup with it now. They're going to take their time. In case you guys don't know who the heck I'm talking about, here is all of the data at the bottom so you guys can see those players. You can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in on those. Not only these players, guys, but I've also got this particular group at the bottom if you guys need to do the math on those. Mr. Mojo says Dembele is going to get that golden boot. Here's the French squad. France playing all their starters. Norway playing the B string. Norway on defense. France with the ball here. Passed to the right-hand side. Dembele gets a touch, threads the needle forward here, and it'll be cleared out by Ødegaard. Scratch that. Looks like France gets it right back. Switching the attack all the way to the opposite side of the field. Desiree Doué now has room to operate. Gets the double team. Nice move right there by the defense. Looks like Oscar Bob says, nah, you're not going to beat me with that. Now, a boot all the way up the pitch, looking for Larson. Larson can't get there in time. That must have been his first touch on the day. Shout out to Carroll's, or Carrals. Pete in the 305 saying, is Mbappé going to score? Well, I don't know, but Dembele lays this back right now. Looks like a touch here. Tchouaméni, Kone, Doué. Desiree Doué to Kylian Mbappé. Touch inside the box. No whistle now. Mbappé still down on the ground. Looks like he's just taking a breather. He gets up late, waits for the defense to lose track of him. Lots of footwork here and tight windows for Norway. They do have to try to get rid of the danger. Here comes an attack for Norway. Norway with the ball. And not enough guys committed to this attack. Clear handball right now. The official blows the whistle, and we are going to get a free kick. Free kick now for Norway. Free kick now for Norway. There's the slide deck at the bottom. I think that's good for now. Yeah, we'll leave that data here for now. It is 3-1. We are approaching the 40-minute mark. How many extra minutes are we going to get, guys? Is it going to be 4, 5, 6, or more? My guess for this game, I'm going to go with 4. I think this first half we haven't really had any issues. Camera is zooming in on Erling Haaland. He is not wearing kit today. I don't think he's going to play at all. I don't think Erling Haaland is going to get to play at all. Mr. Mojo says USA versus France. Looks like the French Roosters will sink the Vikings long ships, says Cubs. He's not through, though, says Mr. Mojo. The Hannah Brady says +7. Hazer says +4. Way offside right now, or way out of position, I should say, Dembele. Getting lost in the defense right now. France playing this one forward. It's on the far side. Looks like Tchouaméni might be running the wing here. We might have seen a switch of position. Coming up through the middle, Dembele gets the ball now. Dembele looks to Mbappé. Changes the mind, goes to Desiree Doué. Doué approaching the box. Mbappé in the box. Doué trying to get an angle here. They're closing the windows. This Norwegian defense is clamped down now in that area, not trying to give up another one. At least not on the right foot. They can read that well. Left foot, though, not so much. Desiree Doué is going to get the ball here on the near side of the pitch. He'll chest trap this. It's actually Theo Hernandez. Plays to Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé to the right again. This time it's Kone. Kone, Tchouaméni, back. And I've lost track. Where's the ball? Where are we? There we go. Okay, ball is going to be stolen now by Norway. Norway is on the run. Norway trying to get through. It's going to be Kunde who makes the stop and forces them into a backwards pass. Norway can't get past this defensive third here. They're trapped in their own defensive third. And every time they send the ball forward, oh, here's a bad pass. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. No? Wow. The keeper threw himself down on top of the ball, took out the legs of Desiree Doué in the process. The official said, nope, that's cool. I'll allow it. And now Norway is on the run. Norway inside the box with a lot of players committed to the attack. The cross is going to be deflected here, and we get a Norwegian corner. Norwegian corner coming in right now. Dude, that could have been a hyperextension. That could have been an actual injury there, ref. I think it's crazy that that wasn't even looked at here. That could have been a pretty bad injury as the keeper recklessly went for it. I know cheap shot, said Mr. Mojo. Shout out to Jakari. What up, Jakari? Over 2.5 kicks for Norway now? I think so. Yeah, this is the third corner. Oh, no. A header right there just across the face of goal. Looks like they were going to get a chance in. 5 different French players on a massive counterattack. France inside the box. A pass to the spot. Going to be deflected. It was a foot race, 5-on-5. France got there first. Norway survives the attack. Throw in for France. Isaac says, if Norway expects to play France again in this tournament, wouldn't they want to play their starters so they have a good film to look at? / have their starters get extra practice against France? Well, Isaac, Norway drives on the opposite side of the street, I think. Actually, replay on that dive. Replay on the dive on the ball by Selvik, the Norwegian keeper. From that angle, he got to the ball first, and it looked like Doué is the one who put his feet into the ribs of Selvik, not the other way around. When you watch things in replay, you know, the referee, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. They do have the best view out of anybody in that stadium. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That seemed like a clean save after all. But this looks like a good, clean attack right now. Nice move. Played to the top for Mbappé. Through ball again. Another save by the keeper. Throwing himself down, putting body and limb on the line. France is just, oh my gosh. They are just relentless. We hit that 45-minute mark, guys. Trying to take him out, Caitlin style. Yeah, I actually heard the post-game interview and watched some of the replays. Caitlin Clark is getting absolutely destroyed on the court, and the referees just let it happen, which is insane. Like, I low-key feel bad for Caitlin Clark. That's not fair. It's just not fair. Honestly, I have a choice of words that I'd rather use because, honestly, I think it's horse manure, let's just call it. But it is what it is, man. Here we go, guys. France with the ball right now. They win this back in their own defensive third. Played back towards the middle. France playing with fire. Touch right there. It's inside the box. France got to clear their own box. They're going to play it through the back right now, though. And cool, calm, and collected. A lot more chill than I was in that moment. Upamecano passes this to Doué. Doué already in the attacking third now after that pass. Kylian Mbappé is inside the box. Doué looking to lay this out here to Olise. Olise takes the shot. It's over the top. And that's going to be, hey, he looks cute. He's adorable. This one, Ahmad. Wait, I want a hug. Look. Say hi, buddy. Say hi to all the people. You and Mama are going to go to the store right now. Say hi to all the people. 5 minutes here, guys. Added time. That is what I had arbitrarily added, honestly. So there it is. France with the ball. You smell good, too, little man. Dude, you're going to be a lady killer, bro. One of these days, little dude. One of these days. You looking at Mama? All right, folks, 90 seconds are gone in the added time. There was +5 added here. France still with the ball. Threading the needle here. Looks like Olise is going to get pulled on, and the official signals for a free kick. Free kick for France, ladies and gentlemen. Free kick for France. They'll play it low here. They'll play it slow. Dembele. Okay, be safe. Go have fun with Mama. Go eat all the free samples at Costco. Ahmad. Okay. Love you too. Y'all be careful. Have fun. Guys, we are about 3 minutes away from halftime. That baby doesn't know his dad's a legend. Not yet, man. Not yet. Appreciate that, Pingu. Cheers to you, Pingu. Costco says, wowzer, Costco, man. I'll take Costco over Sam's Club any day. Backwards we go. France with the ball. 2.5 minutes into the added time. Nice read of the play. I count almost the entire Norwegian team having parked the bus. That means there's nobody to attack right here. France with it. Here is Doué. Doué. Mbappé. Mbappé plays to Tchouaméni. Out to Dembele. Dembele gives this back, and a chance here. Tchouaméni tries to cross this in. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick. 2 minutes left to go. I hate on Caitlin on the media for all her hype they gave her when she came into the league. Yeah, I think that's just not fair. I'll relax when you keep that stuff to yourself, says DJ Gina. Oh, don't know what happened. He does, though, doesn't he? And that Hawaiian shirt. Natural striker. He is scanning the field for openings. Thank you, Melanin. Dirty players hate to get beat. Park the bus. A true football commentator, says Hannah Brady. Cheers to you, Hannah. Yeah, you can see all the Norwegian defensive players. I counted 10 red jerseys and 1 blue jersey. That is all 11 players there defensively. And I'm counting the exact same number again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the blue jersey, yeah, nobody. The entire squad wedged into a defensive mode. Norway cannot afford to concede another goal before halftime here. France going to play backwards. A look to the left one more time here, guys. Upamecano gives this here. Chouameni gets a touch. One more pass to the left-hand side. It is Doué. Desiree Doué. Doué plays to Mbappé. Mbappé plays it back. France not looking to do much, guys. They're just saying, hey, we're right here. We're not going anywhere. Norway's real only chance is counterattacks at this point, because they're not able to create any chances really in this game so far. This is going to be a chip into the box. It's going to be a bad chip into the box. It's going to be a a goal kick awarded to Norway. 10 seconds here left to go. Let me double check and make sure that the trivia quiz is ready and set to go. Studio mode, quiz. What quiz do we have in here? Norway, France, cool. All right, guys, if this is your first time watching, I've got a treat for you. Here is the kick. There is the whistle. We are going to halftime. So it is halftime. The whistle has been blown. We are going to get a 15-minute break here, and so for 8 of those 15 minutes, we're going to do something a little bit different if this is your first time. So far as I know, this is the only channel that does trivia quizzes for their half times, and we've got one here for you today as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Norway and France, let's ask some fun questions. Please excuse me for butchering any Norwegian names. Question number 1. Who is Norway's captain at the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Is it Erling Haaland, Sanders Berge, or Martin Ødegaard? Guys, team captain for Norway, here's a hint, and it's not going to help you at all. They are not currently starting in this game, but again, 9 of the 11 starters are not starting in this game, so who do you think it is? The correct answer is Martin Ødegaard. There it is. Doom. Watch this. Doom, doom. Ooh. I love that, dude. I love that. Doom, doom. Whoa. That's such a sick celebration. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Next question is question number 2. Guys, which French player wears number 7? Is it Kylian Mbappé, Desiree Doué, or Ousmane Dembele? A, B, or C? Which French player wears number 7? Man. All right, guys. You know what's crazy? Is that first of all, the answer is Dembele. But when we ask these questions, I've had the jersey numbers for every player on the pitch scrolling by for the whole 45 minutes that we've been live. So the answer was right in front of you. A few of you got this one right. Well done. The answer was C. Here comes question number 3. Entering today's game, how many World Cup goals did Erling Haaland have? Was it 3, 4, or 5? A, B, or C? Erling Haaland entering today's game. Soccer noob, says Mike G. Entering today's game, Erling Haaland, 4 World Cup goals entering to this one. He scored 2 in Norway's opener, and then 2 more in that second match against Sweden. Was it? No, it wasn't Sweden. It was, can't even remember the group right now. Doesn't matter. Let's go on to question number 4. Question number 4. Who was the captain of France during the 2018 World Cup Championship run? Was it Pogba, Lloris, or Mbappe? Hugo Lloris, Kylian Mbappe, or Paul Pogba? Kylian Mbappe, Hugo Lloris, Paul Pogba, Lloris, Mbappe. A, B, or C? Guys, remember, it's typically always somebody else. The correct answer was the French keeper. It was the French keeper here, guys. That was back in 2018, not in 2022, in 2018. That was 8 years ago, guys. 8 years ago. Here is question number 5. What is Norway's best men's World Cup finish? Was it the round of 16, the quarterfinals, or the semifinals? A, B, or C? What is the best that we have seen out of Norway? Bonus points if you can tell me what year it was. Correct answer is just the round of 16, guys. Norway has not had very successful World Cups. And that round of 16, that came all the way back in 1998. It's been a long time. Erling Haaland made his World Cup debut this year. We'll see if they can get back there. All right, folks. Who scored 2 headers for France in the 1998 World Cup final? Here's a hint. It's basically who you think it is. Headers, you should know who this is. Is it Zinedine Zidane, Yuri Djorkaeff, or Emmanuel Petit? This is a pretty obvious one. If you know anything about French headers, the correct answer is Zinedine Zidane. And he's even been spoofed on Family Guy where he... Gosh, that's so bad. I might add that to our trivia quiz, a Family Guy spoof on the Zinedine Zidane thing. I may remember, but I don't remember that game. Me either, I do cross hands. That's okay. Alrighty, guys. Which former Norwegian striker was nicknamed the baby-faced assassin? Is it John Arne Riis, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or Tore Andre Flo? These names, Norwegian names, are very foreign to me. But the babyface assassin is here. The babyface assassin is B. And look at that face. Talk about a babyface. That's a grown man with a baby's face. I understand why he's been called the babyface assassin. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Solskjaer? Gosh. We'll work on it. Question number 8. Alrighty, folks. What is the name of the podcast that is co-hosted by Aurelien Tchouameni? Is it Beyond the Pitch, The Players' Room, or The Bridge? Tchouameni, number 8 on the roster. He's right there. He's right here. Plays for Real Madrid, has a podcast. What's the name of it? The correct answer is The Bridge. And there are a lot of multiple famous faces that join that podcast. Seen Thierry Henry and other famous people on that podcast. No surprise there. Vive la France. Question number 3, guys. This one is ridiculous. Question number 9, excuse me. This one is ridiculous. Erling Haaland had a brief stint with which rap group? Was it Viking Bars, Nordic Sounds, or Flow Kings? All of which end with the letter Z. This is a true fact, guys. Erling Haaland was in a rap group. Someone out there is going to go find this rap group. Is it A, B, or C? The answer is C, the Flow Kings. Yeah, the Flow Kings. I did not know this. Look at how young he was. What an outfit right there. My gosh. That's so funny. Let's go to question number 10, guys. Let's go to question number 10. Another really fun question. Which character did Oliver Giroud voice in the French version of Into the Spider-Verse? Was it the Green Goblin, Spider-Man, or Spider-Ham? A, B, or C? Yes, he did play one of these voices in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and the answer is the Green Goblin, guys. There he is wearing that Gucci shirt. Oliver. Not starting here, obviously, but yeah, he was the Green Goblin. And today, the French squad definitely giving the red team a piece of their mind. All right, guys, how'd y'all do on this trivia quiz? That trivia quiz made me smile. We had some fun questions in that one. That was a good one. Be nice to each other. Thanks, guys, says Robert. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Samson says A. Spider-Ham, says Mr. Mojo. Hey, man. What's up, sir? Been a whole little struck, whipping, shaking my min since I shuffle tune me up any Mario streams for show. I don't know what you just said here, Zaymoon, but I'm so glad that you are in the chat. Welcome to today's live stream. I have no idea what any of this means right here. Seems just like a compilation of words. It's cool. Alexander said 10 out of 10. Mr. Mojo, I see you. Okay, bro, says Samson. DJ Gene got 3 out of 10. Missed that last one, says Adu Cross Hands. 3 out of 10. 70%, not half bad. I got the Glow Kings, says Mr. Mojo. Melanin Travels Magic says, hey, good questions. What are you saying, says Samson. That's what I was wondering. Flow Kings for the next Norway goal. That would be funny. Wow, today's game has been really phenomenal for France. Let's go, says Optunic. All righty, guys. Our goal for this live stream, and I don't know if we're going to get there, but the goal for this live stream is to get to 141.5, which means we have 45 minutes to pick up 45 subscribers. I think we can do it. Would be awesome if you guys would be willing to help me out. I'm here for you. Don't you worry. Cowboy Bill, I'll be here when you come back. We got 2 games more after this one. 2 more games after this one. But before we go too far into that, real quick, taking a look at this group one more time. Okay, someone did ask what happens if Norway gets the brakes beat off of them and the goal differential ends up not being in their favor and Senegal somehow wins by 7 goals against Iraq, and that's the situation. Well, because Norway beat Senegal and Norway beat Iraq, they are safe from falling, as is France. France, the only way they could fall is if Norway beat France. But because these group table standings are no longer being impacted, or they are, by goal differential, that is not the first metric of measurement for being on top or bottom of the table. You beat 2 out of the 3 teams in your group, you automatically end up winning the bracket, which is weird. But both of these teams have won 2 out of 3. Now these 2 teams are playing each other, which is why we've got such a strange situation. The only way for Norway to get on top here is to beat France. They are currently down 3-1 in this game. France killing it at this moment. So, next games coming up for us on this channel is right here. We've got Uruguay and Spain, but ladies and gentlemen, note right now it is 3:04 p.m. This game does not start until 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So after the game that is happening right now is over, it should be over at around 4 p.m. in about an hour. This game won't happen for another 3 hours, and then we are going to get back-to-back games. This game will last from 7 to 9, and then again, late night tonight for us guys, New Zealand versus Belgium. Winner goes on, loser goes home. A tie only helps Belgium. Not by much, though. A tie helps Belgium. New Zealand cannot afford a tie. They absolutely have to win. You know New Zealand is going to be playing all of their starters. Belgium also has to win or at the very least tie. They will likely play their starters as well. Panama, England tomorrow. We will be covering that. That game is at 4 p.m. And Colombia, Portugal will be covering that game as well tomorrow. This will be our final game of the group stages. There will be more games. I will not be covering the other games. That'll be the last game I cover for the group stages. Knockout round starts on Sunday. One game on Sunday. It is going to be Canada. Canada versus sugar honey iced tea. It's going to be Canada versus South Africa. Let's see. Do I have the bracket here? Is this the updated bracket? Did I update the bracket? Maybe. There's a couple of other teams I think that have clinched right now. The bracket is coming into picture right now, guys. We will see other teams clinching here and some other games being played. Oh, yeah, for sure, USA is guaranteed to play Bosnia-Herzegovina. So we are 100% locked in against Bosnia. Bosnia and Herzegovina is our matchup. We play in just – yesterday I misspoke. We play in 5 days' time, guys. July 1 is the next game for the USA. So if you are watching for Team USA, July 1 is when we will be live for that one. Danny saying hit the like button, people. Somewhere between 4:20 and 5 p.m. here, says Swaggy. Japan and Brazil. Yup. Captain Tsubasa style. Jonesin, says Mike. It's 9 p.m. here, says Edu Cross Hands. Cubs says awesome commentating and setup, Mario. Almost like watching the live video itself. I'm setting this up as my default YouTube channel throughout the duration of the World Cup. Cubs, fist bump to you, sir. Thanks, man. Refs won't be able to sell that one, says J-Dog Vids. USA all the way. Dr. Checkmate says US plays on Canada Day. Oh, another thing. The round of 16 will begin, I think, on July 4th or July 3rd. But there are 2 games happening on the 4th of July. No, United States is not playing on the 4th of July. Actually, maybe they could. Maybe they actually could. We don't know what that's going to look like. But 4th of July, there will be 2 games. And I will be live for that. Let me just double check. I actually have my calendar, my personal calendar here. I don't know if I went out that far yet, though. Personal calendar. July, 4th of July. No, there's 2 games. We don't know who's playing. 2 games is round of 16. Yeah, so round of 16, we will have 2 games on 4th of July. I will be live for both of those, and then after that, my family and I are going to go watch fireworks. Probably going to go pop some fireworks, which I personally hate doing. But my son, being so young, is going to be mesmerized by them, and I'm willing to pay not to watch my money explode, but to make some core memories with my son. Looks like Holmgren is going to check in right now for Norway. Norway finally deciding to maybe play some of their starters here. So, looks like Thorsvelt is coming off. Number 18, Christian Thorsvelt, is coming off. We're getting a substitution here for Norway. It's going to be Morten Thorsby. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's definitely not going to be enough to beat this French squad, but it's something. It's better than nothing. Holmgren also checking in here, so 2 substitutions. Let's see who these subs are going to be. Both of them. Thorsvelt has been subbed out. We'll see if it's 2 midfielders. Here comes the other substitute coming off the pitch right now, or the other player coming off the pitch. Refresh my screen. I should have 2 subs right now. Bjorken is coming off the pitch. Peterson is coming on for him. Bjorken coming off the pitch. Peterson coming on for him. It's another starter checking on now for this unit. It's good news for Norway. Is it enough, though? Marcus Peterson wearing number 16. Morten Thorsby wearing number 2. Let's lock back in. All right, throw in coming in here, guys. There's Peterson throwing it in. He's going to get another chance to throw it in. France and Norway still going at it right now, so let's get back to the action. I'm going to start my clock. Clock has started. Second half is currently underway. We are 25 seconds into this second half. Cool. Norway plays this one all the way back. It's going to be Ødegaard. Ødegaard looks to Faulkner. Faulkner plays to the right to Arsnes. Arsnes has it at his feet. Arsnes puts this one towards the middle of the pitch. This pass is going to go out of touch. It's going to be another throw-in here awarded to Norway. Norway with the throw-in. This will be thrown in backwards here. It's now at the feet of Arsnes. Arsnes plays to the left. And here comes the run to the middle of the pitch. Played backwards. Dangerous play. It's now with Ødegaard. Ødegaard looks to the right. Plays this one to Berg. This is crazy, dude. I'm watching these two guys. I'm watching Arsnes and Ødegaard. And I'm thinking to myself, is that Michael Bradley? No. Is that Jeff Bezos? No. Is that Krillin? Is that Alex Caruso? No. Anyways, something about the bald white guys. It's just, I don't know, makes me laugh. Puts a smile on my face. I think it's funny. Cool. Talk about instant characters that you can recognize from a mile away, man. Instant characters you can recognize from a mile away. A through ball, not going to get to its intended connection there. Looks like a throw-in now awarded to the French side. France getting a couple throw-ins now. Bezos, question mark. Bill Burr. Is that Walter White? No goatee, no goatee. Is that Heisenberg? Heisenberg with the ball. It might actually work. Norway plays back one more time to Jeff Bezos. They play this one all the way back now to Selvik. Sorry, guys. I'll call the names correctly. It was Ødegaard who passed backwards to Selvik. Selvik boots this forward into the attacking half now for Norway, but it will be corralled instead by the French squad. Norway recovers, though. Good chance for Norway here. They approach the attacking third. And just inside the attacking area, played to the top of the box. Here comes Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob lays this to the right. Arsnes has it. Oscar Bob is on the run. Here comes a chance for a cross. Nice touch right there. Cuts back again. Gotta be a penalty inside the box. And it is! Penalty awarded to Norway. Norway gonna get at the 12-yard spot and have a real chance right now. Bad tackle inside the box. Oscar Bob draws the foul. And here we go. Norway could be getting one of these back. Huge opportunity now for Norway. Huge opportunity now for Norway. All right. Let's see who's going to take the shot. Looks like Arsnes is standing there. This could actually be Patrick Berg. You've got Magnan. Magnan getting right here. Who's going to take this? It's going to be Berg, I think. It's either Berg or Arsnes. Norway to kick the penalty spot. Chance to take the lead. Looks like it's going to be Larson who takes it. Jorgen Strand Larson, the official, laying out the ground rules for this. He tells the keeper this, that, and the other. Remember, guys, England got a chance to shoot a penalty kick twice early in this World Cup because we had players who were overly eager to step over to the line. Here is Larson to try and get one back for Norway. 4 goals so far in this game, potentially number 5. The shot goes, saved! Saved by Magnan. Saved by the French keeper. Unbelievable. Not a very confident kick at all. You could only imagine that if they had Erling Haaland take that shot, that would have been a very easy goal. Instead, Norway, a beautiful chance. Magnan guessed the right way. And the score remains 3-1. What a save for the French keeper. France plays to the back line. Magnan gets the touch. Magnan plays this one to the right Kunde plays back again to Upamecano. Upamecano gives this back to the keeper. Keeper plays forward. There's a lot of pressure here from Norway. 5 Norwegian attackers still inside that box, and France needs to get the ball away from the dangerous area. They do. It's headed back towards the dangerous area by Norway. The officials allowing this game to continue. More red jerseys inside the French box. A chance played to the top spot at the letter D. Here's a good look, a rip maybe. A chance to the left. Here comes a pass to the spot. Fighting through the legs in the box. Not going to win that fight, though. Norway loses the ball. Counter-attack for France. France with the through ball. It's Kylian Mbappé. Chased this one, but Selvik had to make the play. Came off his line to wrap up the ball, and Norway's defense comes out on top. Norway resets. No Haaland, real K Bishop. No Haaland today. Do you think that Japan can knock off Brazil? I'm not entirely impressed with how Brazil played. Can they? Yes. Will they? I don't think so. I've got about 75% confidence in Brazil right now. Vinny Jr. is looking really good, though. I will give Vinny Jr. his credit, dude. Vinicius Jr. has been really, really good in the contest so far. Bringing the ball up the pitch right now for Norway, it's Ødegaard. He'll play this forward here, and you can tell that Norway has a bit more confidence at this moment. They know they need to score. They've also got some fresh legs and some more experience towards the midfield right now. Oscar Bob with it here. Bob towards the middle of the pitch. Plays this at the top of the box. A pass back to Bob. Bob stays onside. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick anyways. Can't get to the ball in time. YTV2799 says let's go. Morocco, Spain, and Portugal will be there. Courtney says let's do this, Norway. Data Gaming saying Japan versus Brazil will be a good matchup. It will. It will be a good one. It will be a great game, says Adu Cross Hands. Sightseeing with Julie saying I'm new here. Are you going to cover all the matches, including Cabo Verde? No, I physically cannot sightseeing with Julie. There's a good through ball for Norway. A chance here, maybe. Shoulder pulling again. Guys, France gave up a penalty kick earlier. Norway did not capitalize on the best opportunity of the game. Normally a PK is a give-me. Norway couldn't get it. Here is Berg playing to the left. Here's a good strong run from Sheldrup. And Sheldrup is going to be knocked over. No whistle there. So since I'm covering the Spain versus Uruguay game, sightseeing with Julie, that game is happening at the same time as the Cabo Verde game. They are now in the final 2 days of the group matches, so they're doing 6 games a day. So physically, I cannot do both. We're taking the Spain and Uruguay game today. Did Haaland get injured? No, Ryan. Haaland did not get the start today because they want to prevent their starters from injury. Corner kick for Norway. The kick goes up, the header towards goal. No! No goal. Ødegaard couldn't get flush with this one. Ødegaard did get his head to it. Kind of twisted it towards the goal, but it just was not enough. So, Ødegaard too far underneath it, puts it over the bar. The goal kick going to go through the sideline right now. So the goal kick results in a throw-in for Norway. Norway regains possession. Eli says it's a skill issue. Just clone yourself and cover both games, bro. Bro, honest to God, one of these days, and I don't know if it'll be next year or the year after that or the year after that, but we are going to be branching into multiple streams, multiple hosts, multiple games, and Football Nation or FN Media as a whole will be a much larger brand with many more hands on deck. I've got a game plan. I've got a strategy so that I can stream less and have more time with my family while still covering some of these games because I still will be watching these games, right? But that's all in the future. Just know that someday that's going to happen. Kylian Mbappé, clean shot, misses the target. Clean shot. Kylian Mbappé boots that over the upper 90. Just a little too much underneath it. Leaned back on the shot just a little bit too much and got underneath it. There's the horse whinny from Mbappé as he goes. But when you do that in slow motion, it looks very different. Okay, 55 minutes into the match. Looks like goal kick coming up, but the keeper is down on the ground. Don't know how the keeper was injured on that play, but it looks like he is down. FN Media the best, says Country. 3 streams at once. Mario, Santino, and Sammy, says DJ Gene. Eli says, let's go. Luigi joining the stream soon too? No. No Luigi. Luigi got locked up. Let's not open up that can of worms. Let's not open up that can of worms. You know, despite being down by 2, the Norwegian fans are still having fun. Still nothing like the doom, doom, whoo. Doom, doom, whoo. The rowing is so cool. Looks like Odin has turned off the wind on the Viking sails, says Cubs. J-Dog Vid says Santino. That is the plan. CJ Banning saying, please hit subscribe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm not too worried. Our goal is to pick up 45 subscribers over the next 45 minutes, but if we don't get there, that's okay. It's not going to change our formula. The goal is just to keep you guys as entertained as possible throughout these live streams. If y'all are still with me, if I've had your attention, though, for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and do so now. If this is your second, third, fourth time watching the World Cup on this channel and you're not subscribed, what are we waiting for? You know what I mean? What are we waiting for? That's 1 extra minute, says Mr. Mojo. We are going to get an extra minute of added time here. Gonna surpass Berman, says Mike. Mike G says, and entertain you do. 2 Mike G's in the chat. Mikey GG and Mike G7503. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. Goal kick after the injury. We're back to the action. Headed out here by France. It's a throw-in for Norway. Throw in for the Norwegian squad. They throw this backwards to Leo Ødegaard. Ødegaard plays this back to Selvik. Selvik puts this back towards the middle of the pitch. And it looks like it'll be headed back by Koundé. Koundé gives this to a red jersey, though. Looks like a sliding challenge is going to be all ball here for France. France able to get this back, and it'll be safe and away from the goal. France with possession. Scratch that. Norway with possession. Here's a play to Arsnes. He's got it here. He goes back and forth in the middle of the pitch now. To the left, Peterson. Peterson takes one touch with the left foot, kicks it out that way. It's now at the feet of Ødegaard. Ødegaard turns around. Decides not to pass to Faulkner. Probably a better idea to boot this one up the pitch to Oscar Bob, but it was a bad pass in the end. Bob couldn't get there. Here's a run from the back line for France. It's Lacroix. Lacroix plays this one to the right, and then up the middle here. Looks like Kane is going to lose it. Scratch that. It's Hernandez who loses it. Hernandez loses the ball. They win it back somehow. Looks like Mikel Olise gives this to Dembele. A dangerous attack for France. Dembele approaching the box. Left foot again. Is he going to get a fourth? He gives this to Mbappé. Popped up in the air. Outside we go one more time. Desiree Doué gives this to Mbappé. Mbappé turns around, passes it backwards. It's with Hernandez. Hernandez in the middle now. Surveying, looking around. Looking for an open man. Gives this to Dembele. Dembele near post. Backwards again. At the feet of Kone. Kone goes back. This time Upamecano almost loses it here. Upamecano has to slow things down to the right-hand side. It's Koundé. Koundé tries to thread this needle. Whistle coming in right here. And a free kick in a dangerous spot. Doué hits the ground. France Will they score on this one or not? Okay, free kick. Free kick coming in for France. Looks like Michael Olise is going to be, Michael Olise is going to cross this, maybe a set piece. We got motion inside the box. Is it a shot at goal, or is this going to be a set piece? From this distance, a set piece. Ah! Hit someone's boot. Couldn't find the goal, though. Maxence Lacroix was offside. The flag should have gone up anyways. Offside flag should have gone up anyways. Okay. Looks like Hernandez. Oh, gets nutmegged right now. Good move by, looks like Oscar Bob, but it's taken back by France after the nutmeg. The human guest, yes. Down at the bottom were the starters for today. We've seen 2 substitutions for Norway. You'll notice that Erling Haaland's name is not on this list. If that looks too small for you guys, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in, or simply put me on your TV screen. YouTube sucks eggs, says, what a game. All I care about, cash jewelry, says Mike. Here's a run for France. France inside the box here, challenging and clearing it. Thorsby has to get rid of it. Morten Thorsby puts this towards the sideline. It's Desiree Doué. Tries to rainbow this over the defense. Doesn't get it to go. It's going to be a throw-in now for Norway. Throw-in for Norway. Brian saying, come on, Mbappé. He tried to rainbow that. Nice try, Doué. Couldn't quite. No pudo acabar el arco iris. And bad touch here by the Norwegian squad. Couldn't quite get this corralled. Looks like actually a whistle is going to come in, and it's a free kick for Norway. Need him to score, says Brian. So we've got about 800 people in this chat. Guys, talk to me. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. Looking for y'all in the newbies section here. Here's Norway outside the box, played out one more time to Oscar Bob. Bob sees a man. I see a man at the top of the box here. Pass it to him. Nope. Decides to take an ill-advised shot. Goes off the defenders. And that's that. Looks like Hey y'all saying, France, baby, what up, hey y'all? Looking for some newbies in here. Michael saying France is absolutely stacked. I'm new. What's up? Says Immortal Intelligence. What's up, Immortal Intelligence? Fist bumps to you. Here comes France. It's Mbappé. Mbappé shoots. Mbappé shot is blocked. A missed shot there. Jack Broman in here saying hello. Here's another chance for the French side. France. It's Dembele. Dembele backwards to Koundé. Koundé gives this to Chouameni. Chouameni tries to thread. Norway going to get rid of the danger here. Self-made Florida man drops the cucumbers. DJ Jean says, show us your noobs. Mark, what up, Mark? How you doing, sir? Fist bumps to you too, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. Welcome to all the newbies, man. I know we've got some new people in this chat. I also love that some of you guys who are watching this for the first time, I understand some of you may be watching it on your TV and don't have the opportunity to actually leave a message. About 50% of people are on their TVs. That's not important. What is important is Dembele's inside the box, earns a corner kick now. France going to get a corner kick here. Senegal is up 3-0, says Perk Gambit. B. Johnson says, doink. Senegal looking to advance right now. If Senegal gets through here, it looks like they will. Scotland is officially eliminated. Eliminated. A hat trick from France so far. Almost. Actually, yeah. We already had that hat trick. It was a hat trick from France. It was a hat trick absolutely from Dembele. He scored all 3 of France's goals. It's Dembele 3, Norway 1. Dembele and Olise are both coming off here, guys. Barcola and Cherki are coming in. So Dembele has now been substituted out after his hat trick. The PSG and Bayern Munich players are going bye-bye. This should level the playing field a bit for France, for Norway, I should say. Cross to the back post, sails out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick here now for Norway. Yuka, Farmer Gaming. What's going on, man? From Santo Domingo. Hey, Yuka, Farmer Gaming. Bienvenidos, mi amigo. ¿Sabe cómo yo sé que tú eres dominicano? Porque tu nombre es Yuka. Por eso. Another substitution here, this time Norway. Pulling Faulkner. Henrik Faulkner coming off the pitch. Looks like Norway feels like they might have a chance here. They're making a few substitutions. Looks like Langas is coming in here. Number 24. Great goal by Senegal, by the way, says Edu Cross Hands. Patrick says, I'm new like a couple weeks ago. Appreciate that. Data Gaming says hello. You guys in the chat, 4:30 p.m. here. Who do you think is France's toughest matchup? Portugal and Spain might be tough. Those might be tough. From Austin, says Jack. What's going on, guys? Smart move, says Mr. Mojo. Parlayed France, Senegal, Belgium, Spain to win all games over 1.5 goals. Good luck. Okay. Let's scroll this back and get it to where it needs to be. My apologies there. Just making sure I had the correct names and jersey numbers here. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even finish what I needed to do. Lineups. Longus, number 24. Okay, 3 substitutions there for Norway. France with another substitution. Olise has been substituted for number 24. Cherki. And Bradley Barcola on the right-hand side, number 12. Okay, now we're all set. There are people out in the stands with berets and French flags and baguettes and all the fun stuff that France likes to do. Looks like we are getting, is this a water break or is this some sort of something? The wave is currently happening, and it is a water break here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. Our goal is simple. Our goal right now is to pick up 30 more subscribers in the final 20 minutes of this game. It's actually 20 subscribers in the final 20 minutes of this game. We are literally step by step in par with what we need to continue to grow on this channel. Thank you guys for your help and support today. Well, we're in a water break, so let's find out, where are you watching from, guys? Where are you guys watching from? I am live in the great state of Texas, live from San Antonio, Texas, the 210. Bronny for the Golden Boot, says Mr. Mojo. Where are you guys watching from? Hydration break right now. France controlling the pace of the game. Ashley Deverick says, I'm in Georgia. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, says R Spoke. What's up, R Spoke? Robert in San Antonio. We got Philippines in the chat. We've got California saying hello. Pringle, what's up, big dog? The inhuman guest in the Philippines. Pingu in the Philippines. Tucson, Arizona, says Courtney. Arizona in the chat for 697 red. Florida, baby. Love it. The 910 says J-Dog Vids. Mark in the Philippines. Lancaster, Pennsylvania checks in. Data Gaming in the Philippines. Also Vivian in the 210. Let's go, San Antonio. Tucson in the chat. Drink that drank, says Frymeister. Shout out to Michigan. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out my bro is a deputy sheriff in San Antonio. Is he really? Cool, man. Sightseeing with Julie in the UK. What's going on? I got CJ Banning in Orlando. Washington for CJ Banning. Watching from Canada. It's 2 p.m. where I am. You must be West Coast. Somewhere in the Middle East, says Self-Made Florida Man. What's up, Self-Made Florida Man? Inglewood. Whoop, whoop. Rochester, New York. Brandon in California. Mr. Mojo says nah. Hello from Oslo, Norway. Oslo. Wasn't he the first one to die in Money Heist of the actual people in La Casa de Papel? Love that show. If you've never watched the show Money Heist on Netflix, watch it. You can even watch it dubbed over in English. If you speak Spanish, I do recommend doing it in Spanish. Watching it in Spanish, it's really, really good. Vancouver's in the chat. Colorado's in the chat. Philippines still in the chat. What's going on? To Mary, Reza. Shout out to Yuka. Shout out to Manny, the man. Aviation, watching this in the Patriots Stadium. They're doing the wave. All right, guys, not going to get a chance to read all of these. The blind one says Ethiopia. Detroit's in the chat. Watching from Patriots Stadium, up to no good. Spring, Texas. If I didn't get a chance, guys, to read your location, I'm sorry in advance. We're back to the game, so let's get back to it. Okay, St. Louis is with us, too. Guys, we do this basically every game. Thank you guys for checking in. Christian says hello. Norway with the ball right now. Let's get back to the game. Played away right now. Ødegaard goes to the right side. It's going to be Arsnes. Arsnes plays this in the middle right now, and here comes a run for nobody. Norway loses the ball. It's a throw-in for France. The blind one says Ethiopia, Africa. Yes, on the eastern horn of Africa, just inside where Somalia is. I am familiar with Ethiopia. Thank you for the check-in, my friend. Appreciate you saying hello. Here's a play for France. Looks like Norway steals. Norway has a real chance to attack. It's a through ball. A chance, shoot the dang ball. Another chance. No! Wasted chance for Oscar Bob. Looked more like an Oscar Mayer wiener there. Here's a play for Norway. A Norway attack again. Norwegian attack ends up with a corner kick. And Oscar Bob thinking to myself, oh, I'm such a wiener. What a chance. Should have been a one-touch shot. He did one touch and then tried to shoot it while falling away. Easy save right there. So here we go. Hand goes up. It's Berg for the corner. Berg. Hand down. Boom. Puts this up and no. Wants the penalty. Not going to get it. France has cleared the danger. Kylian Mbappé crosses midfield. Kylian Mbappé running like a gazelle towards this penalty area. Cuts back, chips this in. Good defense, gets rid of the danger. Leo Ødegaard, a must-have save right there. And a counterattack for Norway maybe. Stepping on the gas, full speed right now. Peterson has the ball kicked out from underneath him. A throw-in now for Norway. 72 minutes are gone. Is Norway cooked, chat? My guess is yes. My guess is yes. Norway inside their own defensive box right now, inside the 6-yard box. Now to the 12-yard spot at the penalty spot. It's played back and forth on the back line here. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous tactic. Looks like Ødegaard and the Norwegian side trying to pull some of the French attackers, trying to bait them into an area to give their offensive numbers a better fighting chance. But the problem is that this French team is just so fast. Bad tackle coming in, card coming in, the official with a smile on the face saying, hey, I get to actually hand out a card. There's a yellow card. France going to get booked right now. And Chouameni is going to be booked. Chouameni picks up a card. Norway is also a country, says Mr. Mojo. Come on, Norway, says Mark. Let's effing go. At this moment, it's San Antonio, but the will change in a few hours, says Robbie. Ashley's saying, let's effing go. Have a safe flight. Wait, where are you going, Robbie? So you're currently in San Antonio, but you're about to leave somewhere? Okay. All right. 15 minutes left to play. It is France versus Norway right now. France with the upper hand. Norway with possession, though. Norway plays this all the way back to Selvik, the keeper. These are weird socks he's got. Cutouts on the calves. Let's go Norway, says Pernamore. Beat these chickens. Robert Zamora dropping the Roosters out there on the right-hand side. Here comes a good play forward, maybe a chance. The keeper has to clear the line, and this is going to be a good, strong clearance there by Magnan. Had to get underneath that and get rid of it. Is this another substitute? I think it is. Substitution happening right now. Upamecano coming off the pitch here for France, guys. Konate coming on for him. Dayo Upamecano no longer on the pitch. It's going to be Konate, number 15. So France with their third substitution. Koundé, Konate, Tchouaméni, Kone. Those are going to be your guys in the midfield back line for France. Norway, 15 minutes to go, plays this to the right side. Arsnes on the run. Arsnes looks to the right, plays this forward here. Chance for Thorsby maybe. Plays it backward one more time. Looks like a touch here for Berg. Langas. Back to Ødegaard. Ødegaard left. Peterson. Back again. And forward. Ødegaard. Ødegaard gives to the right. There's a play by Thorsby. Thorsby to the right and another one to Oscar Bob. Is he going to screw this up again? Oscar Bob with the chance. He's going to play this to a friend, and no, bad touch on the pass. Just needed one more. Patrick Berg had a good look at goal. Bad pass, going to be touched right there. Nice. And, you know, part of it is being able to pass the ball accurately, right? We all know that you have to be able to pass the ball. But just like in football, man, if your receiver can't catch a pass, that's going to be a problem. I'm seeing a lot of good, sharp passes here for Norway and really bad touches at the end of those passes, resulting in France winning the ball back. Norway going to reset here, though. They do have possession. It's going to be Berg who plays this to the right. Forward now to Oscar Bob. Bob plays this in the middle. Looks like Thorsby is trying to get lost there. Gives it back to Bob. Played forward now to maybe Patrick Berg. Berg over the ball. Berg on the sideline. Continue to work this sideline. It goes back to Arsnes. Arsnes to the middle. What are we doing here? Peterson now has it. 13 minutes left to play. Norway needs an answer, and they need it quick. It's now going to be at the feet of Schjelderup. Schjelderup tries to put this inside the box, but it's going to be intercepted there by Koundé. Koundé not troubled by that at all. Zaymoun Werdy. Zaymoun, appreciate you saying go French. Back line now for Norway. This is going to be played by Ødegaard, and now it's Bob. Bob plays this one more time. Inside the box they go. Is anyone going to get a chance to shoot? A shot from just up top. Looks like Norway continues to press. France being honestly a little lackadaisical here. Not really doing much defensively. Another chance. I expect a Norwegian goal if France continues to play this chill. France is looking super chill right now, like overly chill. But it's working for them. Barcola switches the play. It's now down on the near side with Koundé. Koundé plays it to Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé. Easy pass to the middle here. It's now a run from Turkey. Cherki. Is it Cherki or Cherki? Cherki or Cherki? Is it Leviosa or Leviosa? Kidding. Koundé. Cherki. Plays to the left one more time. Doué, Desiree Doué gives this one to Hernandez. Hernandez plays it forward, and they play it back once more. France playing keep away. They are 11 minutes away from winning this group. Played now to Dembele. Scratch that. Played now to Tchouaméni. Dembele's been pulled. Tchouaméni gives to the left. Kone. Tchouaméni. Safe pass backwards again. Shout out to the chat. Need Mbappé to do something. Yeah, I know, Deadeye Pull. I hear you, man. Have you heard of it, Fry? Michael saying, I love French food, French fries, French toast, French dressing. It's all delicious, says Michael. Honestly, dude, French dressing slaps. I'm a fan of it. I do like French dressing. Nurses, says France will win. Yes, they will. Orlando Lay says hello, Robert. DJ, ever heard of Toki whiskey? I haven't, but whiskey sounds like fun. Here's a good through ball. France has a chance. France inside the box. This is towards the keeper. It's a corner kick now for France. Running in and shooting this one. Looks like that ball stayed onside. That player stayed onside, playing it wide right there. Good chance, good play. Tried to nutmeg there to Kylian Mbappé. I like the idea. France wins a corner kick. Thanks for keeping the chat hot, guys. Appreciate y'all. Perk Gambit in tears right now. Here is a header that's not going to do much. Reset. Top of the box right now. Kone plays it short. Looking for an opening here. Good footwork. Chips this. Nice pass. Nobody there, though. It was the right idea. That's what everybody does. But nothing there. Don't know how much added time we are going to get. We are now 10 minutes away from that decision. Mbappé plays it back. This is across to the back post to a wide open Cherki. Nice cut. Cherki loses the ball almost, and nope, no almost there. He loses the ball. Good move right here by the Norwegian defense. A good steal and dispossession right there. Looks like that was Longest maybe. Scratch that. Looks like it was Schjelderup who got the steal. Norway mounting a counterattack. They don't have the guys in position, and a tackle from behind. Free kick awarded now to Norway. Sports Money. What up, Sports Money Network? Fist bumps to you, big dog. How you doing, sir? Revolutionary. Revolution Ramon. Glad to see Hernandez playing for France. Shout out. Hi, Robert, says Aaron. Mike saying, just curious. I've never heard of it. And this dude came up to me when I was living in a grocery store and was trying to sell it to me. He said it was like $80. What are we talking about? Okay. Doesn't matter. Here's a through ball for Norway that will be sniffed out by the French defenders. Looks like no whistle coming in right now, and France going to reset. A kick out to Jules Koundé. Koundé gives this away. It's a corner kick somehow. Bad pass there. Norway gets a corner kick for absolutely no reason. Be careful drinking stuff you buy like that, bro, says DJ Gene. France going to win it all. Tracy saying hello. Patrick Green saying, yes, I do remember. All right, man. Here we go. Looks like Schjelderup is off and Bob is off. Looks like Nusa is coming in. That's good. And Heide? I don't know how to say that name. Okay, so 2 substitutions. Antonio Nusa coming in. I think it's House. I think it's just House. My Norwegian can use some work. Bye-bye Norway, says Mr. Mojo. Park Gambit saying Senegal 4-0. Norway is so done, says J-Dog Vids. Any info on those stats below where you find all that? We make this stuff we make on our own. You're not going to find that. Here's a corner kick that results in nothing. Yeah, those stats that scroll by at the bottom, that is proprietary. We made those tables ourselves. But if you're looking for these stats, that's my bad. There you go, guys. There's the possession stats. We can actually let this scroll by for a little bit. Y'all can see some more of the stats. We'll keep that scrolling for now. France with possession. France plays this towards the middle here. Looks like the French side not pressed right now. They've got 6 minutes here left to go in this game. France goes back to Mainan. Mainan up the middle here. Looks like it's out to the right. Koundé. Scratch that. This is a Konate. Konate gives to the left. Lacroix up the middle. Kone back to Lacroix. Lacroix. Konate. Actually getting lost right now. I think this is number 15 here. I think this is Konate. Yeah, that's him right there. So who's up that? Is that Chouameni? I think it is Chouameni. Is he still on the pitch? Guess he is. This is going to be chipped forward, unless we just saw him get subbed out. Then I lost track of that. There's that missed shot attempt by Oscar Bob at the 64th minute. Beautiful opportunity and lost opportunity. Substitute's going to come in for France again, guys, with 5 minutes left to go. They're going to try to milk another minute off the clock right now. The official will add that back on at the end of the game. But here comes a chance for Norway. Looks like official says advantage, play on. I don't think that's much of an advantage there, ref. Could have been an easy free kick and maybe even a card there against France. You can see shots off target for both sides, shots on target, blocked shots scrolling by at the bottom, guys. Just some extra data at the bottom for you. Looks like in the middle of the pitch right now, Patrick Berg plays this backwards to Leo Ødegaard. Less than 5 minutes here to go in this game. France has seen 3 goals, all of which were scored by Dembele. Here's a pass to the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in now. Looks like that was House. It's actually Peterson who was there. Big chances right here. You can see that at the bottom of the screen. Norway had 1 big chance created that ended up scoring. Kylian Mbappé is being pulled. He pulls off the sleeve, the captain's sleeve. He pulls off the captain's sleeve, gives it to the ref. Mbappé is done for today. So if anybody needed a Kylian Mbappé goal, you are not going to get it. I am sorry. Mbappé, done. Koundé, done. 2 more subs, the last 2 subs for France. Number 8 up front. It's I show speed. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Throw in coming in right now. And it looks like France is going to win this one. Touched forward here. Maybe a shot. No. Completely. Arsonist needs to be better in those opportunities. You got to hit the goal. You don't have to do much. You got to hit the goal. You just got to. The fact that he didn't, that's crazy. Refresh this page. Go back to the top. Cool. There's your match overview, guys. Mostly controlled today by France. France has been the ones. Mbappé is officially out, man. Read my comment, said doesn't matter. Totally kidding, though, fellas. I got super sub. So whoever takes Mbappe's place can score, and it will still count. Says Real Kid. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's why you go goals or assists, says Redbridge Sports Card. Played all the way back to the keeper again for France, guys. There are 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes here to go. So really quick, just type it in the chat. Plus how many minutes? I'm going to go +7 for this half, guys. My guess is +7. French onion soup? Well, they're making French onion soup right now out of the Norway tiers. +6 says Frymeister. +6 says DJ Jean. Another attack thwarted by France. +6 says Swaggy. B Johnson says 6. J-Dog Vid says 5. PQ says 5. Y'all are saying 6. Freddie says 7. I'm with you, Freddie. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it now. I think my guess is +7. We'll change it here. Norway tiers, says Fry. Mbappé is not effective in this game. Not in this game, Yuka. Not in this game, Yuka. Courtney says +5. Robert says +5. Data Gaming Site says +7. It's Friday. I'm in love. Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm in love. Does anyone know where I can find the 2D stats and info? I really like these, says Optunic. Yeah, brother, here you go, man. If you want to see this, there's 2 different websites that we use. Santino and I use either this website here. It's Sofa Scores. I'll literally drop it in the link for you, dude. Looks like we still don't have the plus. And the other one that we use were the actual, both of these have the live moving graphic as well as stats. Here's the other one. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave yet. Don't click that link just yet. Here's the other one. There's the other one. Scores365scores.com. Those are the 2 that we use on this channel. Admittedly, I like the Sofa Scores more than this 365 one, but it's harder to calibrate with my delay system that we have. Okay, so throw in for Norway. Going to be won by France. And Norway earns it back. Here's a chance for the Norwegian side to maybe get a consolation prize. We are in extra time now. Damn it, I was wrong. Who said +5? It was +5 of added time. +5 seems short. Looks like Robert got it right and Courtney got it right. That's why you guys are mods. Robert, Courtney, PQ were the only ones who got it right. Good job, y'all. Well done. Well done. Robert says, me. I win, says Robert. Good job, y'all. Well done, Robert and Courtney, both getting it right. The +5 is on. It's France with possession. Played out to the left. Looks like Theo Hernandez gives this forward to Doué. Steven, you're calling me? I'll call you back. Perfect. Cool. So we're going to be calling him back. Looks like France gets the free kick rolling here really quickly, guys. 4 minutes left to go. +5 in this match. Out to the right-hand side, it's Desiree. It actually looks like Nuso. No, wrong team. Desiree Doué has switched sides. Desiree Doué at the bottom of the pitch. Here's a pass to the top, though. Theo Hernandez has the ball at his feet. Looks like Barcola's at the top. Hernandez is on the run. Hernandez looks for a man. He shoots, though, and he puts this well over the bar. Bad shot for Theo. Theo can't get it to go. 90 seconds have elapsed. We've got 3.5 until the end of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. If you guys are currently entertained and hanging out with us, be sure to smash that like button. Thank you all for hanging out. This game is about to be over here. About 600 people still remaining with us, guys. Not really a close game here at this point. One-sided affair. Erling Haaland not on the pitch. Chance here once more for, France going to lose it. France loses the ball. Here comes a counter now for the Norwegian side in the +5. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. Let's take a look at the stream settings right now. We're sitting still under 300 likes. If there are 12 people who are willing to smash that like button, that would be awesome. And I think we're still short of our subscriber goal for today. Still need about 20 more. So if you guys are out there in these final 5 minutes, this is our last push. France with the ball. France in the midfield. Here comes an attack. No whistle right now. On the run here, it's Cherki. Cherki plays it backwards. Looks like no attack after all. Goes all the way back. Switches the side to Theo Hernandez. Looks like Lacroix wants to get involved. Lacroix gets the ball, gives this to Kone. Kone gives to Theo. Theo has a man up top there, Barcola at the top of the screen, able to help. He'll play it to him. Here comes a chance now, and he approaches the box. Mbappe's at the penalty spot, wide open. 2 players in the area. It's not Mbappe, no. It's Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué gets the score, and France gets the slobber knocker at the end. Gol para España. Digo, Francia. Gol para Francia. Goal for France. A header to the back of the net from Desiree Doué. Nothing the keeper could even do, man. He tried. He really tried. Desiree Doué gets another one. Let's go. Stoppage time has killed my last bets over the past 25 hours, says Mike. The Red Bull must be spiked, says Perk Gambit. Vanessa Bayer for Totino Pizza Rolls. Well, here we go. Let's go France, says John Andrew Mercado. Nana Salcedo says, goal for France. Well, the added time has 30 seconds here left to go before they hit to that 5-minute mark. So a minimum of 5 minutes to be played. It could be more like we saw in that USA game. We also saw that in the Ecuador-Germany game, guys, just because you hit the 5-minute mark. If there is action happening on the field, a dangerous attack, for the sake of the game, the official will let it continue to go on. I've seen +3s turn into +5s, +6s just because. And it looks like this game is over. There is the whistle. The ref will put Norway out of their misery, and this game is done. Congratulations to France with a 4-1 victory over Norway. They are at the top of the table, and they will advance. Looks like Scotland will be eliminated as the third-place team in Senegal took care of business as well. So that's that, guys. We've got a few hours between now and the next game. Damn, 6 short. We were close. 6 short. That's okay. Mike says, great broadcast as always. Thank you. You're welcome, Mike. John Andrews saying, my friend guessed it of France. Norway did sit their starters, but France is killing the group stage right now, says Mega Man. Aaron, what's going on? Let's see if there's a set plus time. It shouldn't go more than that, in my opinion. Well, the added time is a minimum of 5 minutes, not 5 minutes and boom, we're done. You'll notice, right, they never stop the clock for anything. They're not as strict with the clock keeping in this particular sport. See you tonight, says Chemo. Appreciate you, brother. We will be live tonight for Spain and Uruguay, and again for a second match tonight, late night game, Belgium and New Zealand. The final, let's see. Congrats to France. Thank you, guys. Frymeister saying, we can still row. The ocean still calls. Don't stop believing. Don't stop the rowing. You might need to update your app or something. Your comments are doubling, says DJ Gene. May your bank account be like the capital of Ireland. Always doubling. Data Gaming, you're welcome. Appreciate you, man. Kudos and happy Father's Day. Thank you, Data Gaming. Good job, bro. See you later, says Cubs. Cheers to you, man. Flow Kings. And look ahead to the next round, says Rihanna. You're welcome, Robert. B. Johnson, cheers. Viva la France, says Michael. Fist bumps to B. Johnson. Appreciate you, sir. All right, guys, that's it. Just subscribed, says Tobin. Thank you, Tobin Daughtry. Thanks for the great video. Tobin Daughtry, rock and roll. Who wins tonight? We'll talk about that later, Mike. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Norwegian wood, says Michael. Norwegian got hit with a wooden stick over the head by the French side. That's what happened. Luckily, I get a bonus for every France goal until they win the World Cup or get eliminated. Senegal versus Iraq. Winning Senegal, says John. All right, man. That's it. We are done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and turn around, get set up for some of tonight's games. We will have 3 games for you guys. There's some other things that I do need to do, but the next game coming up is going to be Uruguay and Spain, and it is going to be this matchup here, Uruguay and España. Should be a lot of fun. Actually, those of y'all who are in here, I don't know if I love this Uruguay, if I'm being honest. I think I might invert it. Haven't decided if I prefer this or the other one. I think I kind of prefer that. Maybe a little bit darker. I think that makes more sense. But I don't know. Can you wear a blue tie for the next game? I could, but probably not. Probably going to stick with the gold since both of these teams have yellow in their accent colors. I think it makes sense for both of that. And then our third game of the day, we will have a third game for today. It is going to be New Zealand and Belgium. I think it's going to be New Zealand and Belgium later tonight. So can't wait for yeah, I can't wait for NFL either. I'm so ready for it. Both look good, says Beard. I think so too. But I think I like the white better than the blue. Parlay looking good. Nice. All right, guys. Well, that'll be the next game for now. We'll leave this up. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. I'll be live at 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 2 hours and 45 minutes for now. Love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. We'll see y'all in a few. Peace out.